Hello, YTPC. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. As you can hear, my voice is almost 100%. Man. First off, smoking my Friday Savinelli with some secondhand bookshop in it. We are going to do a cares video today, but I need to begin by thanking all of you who, over the course of the past 2 or 3 weeks, have dropped me an email, sent me a text saying, hey, missed you, hope everything's all right. Yes, I have not been sick. I just haven't had a voice until this week, and I wanted to really let it recover. I've only smoked 2 or 3 bowls in this whole time as well, just because I wanted to try and let my voice recover, and I couldn't taste everything with the congestion and all. Yeah, what have I done? 3 videos over the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks? Hasn't been much. Hopefully, I am back, because I missed last week, and putting 2 weeks of care stuff together makes a long list. And some of the material, some of the information is not necessarily going to be exactly up to date, but a lot of it is still relevant, just because these are ongoing things, and the guys can use your support and your prayers anyway. For example, a lot of you already know, picking and piping, Matthew had a grand mal seizure going on a couple of weeks ago and was hospitalized for it. Yes, he's home from the hospital. He's posted a few videos since then, looks happy and healthy. This is not something that's going to go away for him. So, whether you drop by and give him any support, keep him on your prayer list, because he's a young dad and husband. And, he's got a good responsibility there. And this is a big burden for a young guy to have to handle. Jacques Joubert told us his brother-in-law passed. It's been a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. Keep that family in your prayers. James Stumbo. James is one of those really super generous guys out there. I do not, because of a scheduling conflict, get to make his family gathering, but he's just a wonderful guy, and always giving stuff away. James has had chronic back pain, and a couple of weeks ago he said it was pretty bad. Drop by and give him a little support. Keep him in your prayer list. I know his back would appreciate it. See, Greg, that little Honest lighter you got me works now. The second one, when I had them replace it. It's a fantastic lighter indoors. Curmudgeon Piper. His dad has had ongoing health issues and is facing more now. Keep him and that family in your prayer too. On the positive side, Hill Country Parson shared that his wife Shay, her last checkup, her heart was doing well after the bypass surgery, and somebody or some persons in the medical program there helped them to find a source of funding that is going to pay for most, if not all, of their medical expenses. Piper Ken told us that his wife has got a blood clot in her leg, and that's a pretty serious thing. Ken, we've got her in our prayers this week. Speaking of legs, Onion over at 2 a.m. Pipe on the Patio, his varicose vein surgery in his leg, the recovery, the surgery went well. The recovery, he reported, was a little longer and rougher than he was hoping for. Having not had that done, I do not know what kind of pain he's facing. 68 Saw Gunner showed up on a video the other night with his head all bandaged, and come to find out, he hit his head in a sneezing fit. I can at least commiserate with you there. I have what my family calls a snuff. When I sneeze, it's a combination of a sneeze and a cough, and it's loud and obnoxious, and they tell me to knock it off. It is, of course, uncontrollable. So I have not yet hit my head. Hope that heals up for you there. HermitSmoker. He is back to the YTPC after I think a nearly year-long hiatus. And it is good to see him going. Now, he has been having a really bad cold, and we sometimes go, oh, it's just a cold. I can tell you, having a bad cold can knock you out, can't it? I was out, only made a couple of videos over a course of a month, and I'm a 3 to 4 video a week poster. That lingering effect of even just a cold can be really nasty. Let's keep him in our prayers, and hopefully we'll get to see him post a little more often. Pipe Monkey. Now, Gary is one of those absolutely wonderful guys. Dolly says hello, by the way. Hello. Gary is one of those absolutely wonderful guys in the community who is just kind and loving, and I don't even know what more to say about him. He has been taking care of his father-in-law for, I think, a couple of years now. It's been a while. His father-in-law is still having ongoing health issues, and Gary's still caring for him. Like I said, some of these things are not new. They're things that just don't end. So keep Gary in your prayers. Give him a little support. He has posting videos every week or 2 weeks. So if you leave him a comment, I'm sure he'll get it. I'm talking too much to keep my own blend lit. Paladin Piper, speaking of, well, father-in-laws to fathers, as you know, Paladin's father has been facing cancer. And Pat did a State of the Union video the other day sharing an update about his family. And, here's another young dad who has a young family. He's a father, he's a husband, he's a son, and he's going through the difficult process that we all do of watching our parents age and watching them decline. Drop by and give him an encouraging word if you would. Look for that State of the Union address video. I'm determined. May need to tamp it. Last two items. We'll put this down for just a second. Last two items. Old Man Things just posted today a video. If you saw the end of his last video, and I missed it live, because I was listening to his video and his humor. I wasn't watching it, so I didn't catch the way it ended. He had an MS episode, and he shared a video today, a very touching video. This everyone knows is a progressive disease. Nothing goes uphill for him from here. He is facing this with humor, with grace, with class. Let's drop by and just dump in his comment thread some love for him. He's become a really neat and humorous part of our community. Last and certainly not least, stir this up and tamp it. We have a broken pipe this week. Let's get that flame down in the bowl. Lunting Larry. Larry Higgins went to be with the Lord this week. Those of you who are new to the YTPC within the last year have never seen a video by Larry. Those of you who have been around a while have already been missing him since he posted his last video a little over a year ago. His health had been failing, and he finally lost that battle, but he won the big one. Larry was a very humorous guy, although most of the jokes he told were really, really horrendously bad. But after he told them, he had this laugh that always reminded me of the Disney character Goofy. It just drew you in, and it made you laugh along with him, even if you thought the joke was the dumbest thing you'd ever heard. Larry had a love for Christ and for the people around him. He was a fun musician to listen to, playing a crossover between bluegrass and Southern gospel. He was just a delight. I can tell you now, he is a delight to a whole host of people who passed on before him. But we could still drop by on that last video of his from a year ago and let his family or whoever he may know who finds his channel know just how much we loved him. And we did, and we do. What a wonderful, wonderful man. With that, folks, do not pass up the opportunities to tell your friends, your loved ones, members of the YTPC, some of whom, many of whom you have never and will never meet, how much you appreciate them. You never know when it'll be your last opportunity. Pack something you like. Enjoy this weekend.